Hi there. So my name is Nafal. I'm the founder and head of growth at oppdrip. So if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking or interested in speaking with us. So just wanted to explain kind of different ways and how clients engage with us. First of all, on the Clay consulting side and implementation, clients normally come to us when they are interested in using Clay in-house. They want to keep things in-house. So we come in on a kind of a short-term, medium, long-term, 6 to 12 months kind of basis to ensure that all of the kind of outputs and deliverables are met, but kind of leave the clients kind of self-sufficient and trained up to kind of take it going forward. Other ways that kind of clients work with us is kind of an end-to-end outbound build, where maybe they don't have the infrastructure right now to send cold emails, or they have an SDR team, but they just want to kind of give them a little boost. That's where we come in. So we set up the infrastructure, so you're able to send kind of thousands emails a day, and then set up the kind of the email copy, build the lists using Clay, right? So that you can send relevant, personalized emails to your total addressable market. And even in some cases, we can do kind of a one-to-one campaign approach where every email is different, and that's of course using Clay. So I just wanted to share some examples of how we've helped with clients in the past, all different types of industries here. So the first one here is within the e-com space. So they're a marketing agency. They have kind of various different offers, from TikTok shop offers, paid ads, PR, and this one especially was to kind of get a subset of kind of e-com brands. And first of all, just check, are they an e-com brand or not, right? So there's always a disqualification process that we do, and then from there we would kind of go into the kind of the personalization or the kind of the enrichment. So in this case, we had to find if they're e-com brand or not, but then also we were using a Google API called serpa.dev to collate the Google snippets of each e-com brand, so that we could get their pricing that they're offering and also one of their products on their website, so that we could use this variable to mention in the email itself and create a PS line that essentially will be relevant to the offer that we are kind of promoting, right? Next, we had an offer or a client where kind of they're targeting the non-profit space, right? And based on the non-profit, they had various different qualification metrics, right? In terms of like revenue size, in terms of if there are any kind of new leadership hires, if they are hiring for any new IT roles, right? So this is an IT company that we're working with, and they had these kind of metrics, right? And each metric that was visible was a kind of a score in terms of their account prioritization metrics. And then once essentially we would kind of go through all of these metrics and score all these accounts accordingly, right? We would then find the individuals and contacts for their SDRs to go out and contact. Now, of course, we just want to give the SDRs just data, right? We want to give them valid contacts with valid emails, right? Valid emails, so you can see here that all of these emails are enriched, and then also valid mobile numbers, right? So using Clay's amazing mobile phone waterfall to ensure that they have correct dials to use for their outbound, right? So that's a really great way in how to remove some of the manual process that SDRs have, and essentially just kind of aid them and prepare them to be out in the field. And then finally, this last example was a kind of software development company who was targeting the wearables and medical device kind of industries. And essentially, this is what we call a one-to-one campaign. So we, first of all, kind of take various different data sets and information from the client. So the intake form that they fill it out, any case studies, any sales assets, right? Things from the website, all of these ingredients that we use to provide the context to the AI agent, right? And then essentially from there, we are using Clay to scrape information from the internet. So the LinkedIn company description, the LinkedIn profile of each prospect. We are seeing if there's any significant news that's related to and that we could bridge to our client itself, right? And then from there, we are creating a sentence per prompt, right, using Anthropic as a language model, and that is essentially creating relevant and unique emails for every prospect at scale, right? So here, this is the first line, this is the value prop email sentence, this is the case study sentence, right? And then what we're also doing is we're kind of rounding off the edges and just making sure that all of the company names are normalized. We can shorten it as much as possible, right? And just keep it concise. So that's kind of the breakdown of everything. If you've watched this and you thought, okay, this is of interest, and you want to learn more, let's book a call, bounce ideas, and yeah, we'll be happy to connect with you guys. Thanks.